Psalm 129 verse 1 to 130 verse 6 through the Bible. Psalms 129 and 130. Theme: burned but not consumed. In Psalm 129, the pilgrim reviews his youth and the hand of God upon him. It is also a picture of Israel burned but not consumed. The burning bush seen by Moses is the emblem of the miraculous preservation of God's people. What a picture we have here. God has delivered the pilgrims, and they are in Jerusalem to worship. Many a time have they afflicted me from my youth, may Israel now say. Many a time have they afflicted me from my youth, yet they have not prevailed against me. Psalm 129 verses 1 and 2. Israel was not destroyed because God had preserved them. Neither do they which go by say, the blessing of the Lord be upon you. We bless you in the name of the Lord. Psalm 129 verse 8. The blessing of the Lord be upon you should be incorporated not only into the home, but also into business today. A man's religion and his right relationship to God should be an integral part of both his home life and his business life. Boaz was a businessman. When he spoke to his workers, he said to them, "The Lord be with you." And they answered him, "The Lord bless thee." Ruth 2 verse 4. You don't find capital and labor talking like that to each other today. Psalm 130 is closely linked to the preceding psalm. It has been called a Pauline psalm because it speaks of that which has to do with the mercy of God. God has delivered man out of the depths of sin and death, and he has done it not on the basis of man's works. On a certain occasion, Martin Luther was asked what were the best psalms. He answered by saying Psalmi Paulini, the Pauline Psalms. When they wanted to know what the Pauline Psalms were, he replied, the 32nd, the 51st, the 130th, and the 143rd. He explained that these psalms teach us that the forgiveness of sins is vouchsafed to all who believe, without having any works of the law to offer. Therefore, they are Pauline psalms. This psalm has been inscribed de profundis, out of the depths. Out of the depths have I cried unto thee, O Lord. Lord, hear my voice. Let thine ears be attentive to the voice of my supplications. If thou, Lord, shouldest mark iniquities, O Lord, who shall stand? Psalm 130 verse 1 to 3. Thank God that he is not going to judge us according to our iniquities. If God judged us that way, we would all be lost. It is because of his mercy that he saves us. But there is forgiveness with thee, that thou mayest be feared. I wait for the Lord, my soul doth wait, and in his word do I hope. My soul waiteth for the Lord more than they that watch for the morning. I say, more than they that watch for the morning. Psalm 130 verse 4 to 6. The grace that saves us as Gentiles will save the nation of Israel also. The day is coming when Israel's cry out of the depths will be answered. Christ will return unto Zion and will turn away ungodliness from Jacob, and so all Israel shall be saved. As it is written, there shall come out of Sion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. For this is my covenant unto them, when I shall take away their sins. As concerning the gospel, they are enemies for your sakes, but as touching the election, they are beloved for the fathers' sakes. Romans 11 verse 26 to 28. During the great tribulation, they will wait for the Lord to deliver them more than the watchers for the morning. You and I also are to wait for the rising of the bright and morning star, the Lord Jesus Christ, when he comes for his own.